Hope he's always good. Good afternoon and welcome to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, to where today the Pope John Lions JV football team gets set to take on the Paramus Catholic Paladins. Hello, everyone. Mike Formisano here at Pope John High School, where the Lions look to rebound from a defeat last Monday at the hands of DePaul Catholic and get into the win column as they get set to take on Paramus Catholic. The captain's already at midfield. We're about to get started. We had a time change on this where it was supposed to be 4 p.m. It's now a 4:15 start, but the referees are looking to get started right away. So the captain's at midfield. We'll give you the roster. We'll start with it, and we'll probably pause it for the kickoff. We start with number 2, Gabriel Valverde. Number 3, Yazir Register. Number 4, Zane Carswell. Number 4 also being Logan Kurziger. Remember, the varsity jerseys and also the freshman jerseys. And they double up numbers, but that's fine. Number 6, Alex Schreiber on the varsity side. Alex Porter, number 6 on the freshman side. Matthew Rodriguez, number 7. King Jackson, number 8. Mark Baker, number 9. Number 12, Vic Fiore on the varsity. And Eric Weinstock, number 12 on the freshman. Number 15, Vincent Jessa Maria. Number 17, Amir Young. Number 18, Kai Kammer. Number 19, Christian Severinson. Number 20, Sal Diarco. Number 21, Cal Marone. Number 22, Mike Marston. 24 is Joseph Guzman. 25, Aiden Dialivo. 26, Luke Gialanella. And Brian Cohan on the freshman side, 26. 27, Ryan Johnson. 28, Ryan Shapolsky. 29, Vincenzo Siliberti. 30, Carter Johnston. 32 is Matthew Staub. And then on the varsity side, Joe Lebrano. 33 is Anthony Buddykent. We're ready for kickoff, so we'll continue the roster in just a minute. The Lions in their white jerseys with white pants and the white helmets with the lion on both sides and the gold stripe with blue trim and white pants with blue and gold trim. They're going right to left on their screen. The Paramus Catholic Paladins in their black uniforms with white and gold numbers and black helmets, and they're going left to right. So we're just setting up for the kick here. We'll continue the roster real quick. Number 34 is Luke Broderick. Number 35, and you can see him on the field right now, setting up for the kick is Seamus Corcoran. Also, number 35, Mark Hedgepeth on the freshman side. 42 is Dylan Cocaziello. 44, Tom Walton. 45, Andrew Jessamaria. 45 of the freshman is Nate Capra. 47, Zane Russell. 50, Colin Bauman. Number 52, Ryan Watts. He's on the bench today, but still injured from last week, and we hope he's okay. As is Landon Hendricks as well, number 68, we're hoping, and sending our best prayers for both Landon and for Ryan. Number 53, Carter Brash. Number 54, Riley Watts. 54, also Jacob Jessamaria on the freshman. 55, Sutton Fullwood varsity, Jason Cofrancesco on the freshman. 57, Camille Zlatek. 58, Charles Formisano. 59, Michael Kepler. 60, Nick Sadowski. And there's a whistle for the kickoff, so we'll turn rosters in just a second. Here we go. Christian Severinson actually with the kick. And Severinson with the big boot down the field, all the way to about the 3-yard line where Paramus Catholic takes it. Number 26, cutting out the middle, trying to break a seam. It's 28, actually. He's at midfield. He's at the 40, the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Paramus Catholic. The Paladins with a 97-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And they take a 6-0 lead. Well, number 28 for Paramus Catholic. We're just going with numbers for the Paladins. Received the ball at the 3-yard line. Went through the middle. Cut back a couple of times. Through the Pope John defense and into the end zone. And it's now 6-0 Paramus Catholic. So the Paladins setting up the point after. Number 15 to hold. Here's the place down. Kick is up. It's blocked. Number 32 for Pope John. And that's Joe Lebrano with the block there, but we got a flag down on the play. It's a false start against Paramus Catholic, and it's waved off. as the penalties declined by Pope John. So your score after the first kickoff, 6-0, Paramus Catholic. Librano with the block on the point after touchdown. So we continue with the rosters. We pick up with number 61, Anthony Scavillo. Number 66, Jacob Post. 68, Landon Hendricks. 70, Cole Roddy, and then Matthew Johnson on the freshman side. 71, Adrian Savitsky. 72, Mike Morelli. 77, Emilio Bronco. Number 8, Jack Rosenland. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Mr. Daniel O'Keefe. The principal of Pope John High School is Gene Emmering. The athletic director is Brian McAleer. The athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano, Jordan Martin. The head coach of the Pope John JV team is Dom Gaston. Assistant coaches Jack Morelli, Zach Cluett, Mike Stellatella. Here's a kickoff by number 63 for Paramus Catholic all the way down the field, high end over end. It's received by number 17, Amir Young. Young cuts from the near hash mark to the middle of the field and gets across the 25 where Pope John will start up. Lions into the huddle, first offensive play. You see number 6, Alex Porter out there, and he will start at quarterback for the JV team. Brian Cohan to his left. Porter in the gun, takes the snap, handoff to Cohan. Cohan met by a defender as he sweeps to the outside. Probably gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They say maybe he actually lost the, well, no, it's right back to the line of scrimmage. Ball between the 28 and 29 yard lines. Second, I'll give him a yard. They put the ball more towards the 29 yard line. So the original line of scrimmage to 28. Porter back into the huddle. Beautiful conditions out here. Late summer, early fall, 70 degrees, little wind. Hand off to Cohan. Again, he's met in the backfield by the Paramus Catholic defensive line. That's going to bring up a third and long. He loses 3, maybe 4 on the play. Ball spotted all the way back to the 25 yard line. Pope John up to the line. Third and long. They have to get to their own 38. Porter in the gun, takes a snap, fires. No. Before he can get it off, he's wrapped up by the defensive end for Paramus Catholic, number 78, and brought down for a sack. So fourth and long for the Lions, and they will punt it away. As you can see, number 19, Christian Severinson, heading out to do the duty for the punting team. The return man for Paramus Catholic back at his own 45 yard line. Much better conditions than the freshman game on Thursday, where it started overcast and turned into a lightning storm. They suspended that game permanently after Paramus Catholic took a 12-0 lead, and so that's how it went to the books. Severinson, and he's going to run it. Throws downfield, almost intercepted. Number 22 for Paramus Catholic stepped in front of that, had it in his hands, and dropped it. So Severinson taking the high snap, he rolls to his right, decides to throw it, and it's an incomplete pass, so it's going to be 1st and 10 deep in Pope John territory for the Paladins. Yesterday, the Junior Lions, with a sweep of their games, 11U, winning over Montgomery by a score of 46-0, and then a 34-12 win for the 13-14U team. Congratulations to both Junior Lions squads for their victories yesterday. They'll play again next Sunday. We just don't know the date and time, and we know the date is Sunday, but the time and location and where they're going to play, that'll be announced midweek as is usual by Pop Warner. We're waiting for an announcement on the freshman game. And varsity will play here at home against Kellenberg, 2 p.m., the first salute service game. So we invite everybody to please join us here at Pope John High School for that game. Substitution in, Riley Watts going in for Pope John on the defensive line. His counterpoint, number 54, Jacob Jesmaria, right next to him. Both wearing 54, but again, you can tell the freshman jerseys only have the blue number. The varsity have the gold trim around it. Number 9 with the handoff, cuts to his left. Stop there, Joe Librato with the tackle. Not much of a gain, maybe a yard. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. Paramus up to the line. Number 15 in the gun. Takes the snap, handoff to the man in motion. Cuts to the near side, number 23. Finds a hole and scampers into the end zone. Touchdown, Paramus Catholic. That'll make the score 12-0. So a touchdown for the Paladins. Officially, that touchdown from 17 yards out. Well, we got a flag on the play and a penalty. It's going to be against Paramus Catholic, and they will nullify the touchdown. So, bring it back, and Paramus Catholic's are going to lose yardage on the penalty. So, revert the score back to 6-0. Holding call against Paramus Catholic. 10-yard penalty. Ball goes back to the 27. Now 2nd and long for Paramus Catholic. Paladins up to the line. Man in motion's 23. Fake the handoff, 15. Fires down the field. Number 28 with the reception, makes the catch. He gets all the way down to about the 10-yard line. Number 24 in coverage for Pope John. That was Joseph Guzman. Almost tipped it away. But the Paladin receiver able to haul that in. And it'll be 1st and goal for Paramus Catholic. Inside the 5-yard line. 15 in the gun. Number 28 in motion. Takes the snap, he fakes it. Keeps it through the middle and into the end zone for a Paramus Catholic touchdown. That'll make the score 12-0. So the Paladins come out for the point after attempt again. Last time it was blocked. We'll see if Pope John can get in on this one as well. Here's a snap high. Placed down. The kick is up. It's a line drive. It is good. Just over the crossbar. 13-0. Paramus Catholic leads over Pope John. Tomorrow on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, the home opener of the boys soccer team. Varsity soccer team 1-0 on the season. A 3-0 victory against West Morris Catholic on Friday. Boban Kovacevic scoring 2 goals, as well as Nicholas Aceto with a goal and a clean sheet from goalkeeper Matthew Rivera. A 3-0 victory. Well, they're looking to continue their winning ways against Morristown here at Pope John High School. 4 p.m. tomorrow, the Lions and the Colonials. On Wednesday, girls field hockey. After a heartbreaking loss to Sparta on Saturday, 2-1, with the game-winning goal scored with 38 seconds remaining. The Lions are actually on the road today against Wallkill Valley, and then they come home on Wednesday, and we'll be there with you for that. Thursday, freshman football. Just haven't heard any announcement yet as far as who's playing. And then Friday, I believe, we're covering girls volleyball. Here's the kickoff by number 63. Down the field. It's received by Pope John. Brian Cohan up the near hash mark, and he bumps into his own player, number 17, and that is Amir Young. So Cohan and Young bump, and Cohan goes down. But a good return nonetheless, and gets the ball out to the 32-yard line where Pope John will start from there. Midway through the first quarter, the referee's keeping the clock on the field. 13-0 Paramus Catholic leading. Alex Porter behind center in the shotgun. Hands off to Cohan. Brian Cohan goes to his right. Wrapped up there by the defensive tackle for Paramus Catholic. Number 74 brings down Cohan. And that'll bring up second and long for Pope John. Loss of about 2.
Come on, Pope. Let's go, boys.
Lions up to the line. Porter in the gun. Cohan to his left. The near receiver, Vincent Jessamaria. Porter scrambling in the pocket, and he is wrapped up by the defensive end for Paramus Catholic, number 78. Also number 74 in there as well. So a sack for Paramus Catholic. That will bring up third and long. Lions have to get to the 42. The ball is spotted at the 28, so third and 14 for Pope John. Porter, shotgun. Cohan to his left. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds a man to the sideline. It's incomplete. Cohan, the intended receiver. Number 17, Amir Young, also in the neighborhood, but the ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a fourth and long for Pope John, and they'll punt again. Christian Severinson actually was a fake punt last time, as it was a high snap. Severinson back to punt. Standing just in front of the 10-yard line. Takes the snap. High spiraling kick. It's going to drop at the 43. Takes a Paramus bounce. Goes back to the 43, and it is down there. 13-0 Paramus Catholic leads over Pope John. Again, Saturday, 2 p.m. Please come out to Pope John High School, as we will have a salute to service day before the Kellenberg game. The first salute to service. Minute 33 to go, first quarter. Paramus Catholic starting out in plus territory at the 43-yard line. Quarterback in the gun. Takes the snap, number 28. No, fake. 15 firing way downfield as a man. Number 8 with the reception and into the end zone. Touchdown. Paramus Catholic. A 19-0 lead on a 43-yard reception from number 15 to number 8. And the Paladins go up 19-0. So the Paladins to the line. They're going to go for 2 here to try and make up for the first blocked point after touchdown. 15, hands it off to 23. 23 to the far hash mark. Does he break the plane? Yes, he does. 2-point conversion is good. And now Paramus Catholic up by 3 full scores. 21-0. So to kick off from the 40, it'll be number 63 doing the duties for Paramus Catholic. Amir Young, number 17, and number 12, Gabriel Weinstock back to receive. Here's the kick. It's short. Taken by Brian Cohan. Takes a hit. Still on his feet. Oh, another big hit by number 28 on Cohan. But Brian bounces right back up. Good resiliency by number 26, Brian Cohan. 1st and 10 for Pope John. They'll spot the ball at the 33. JV team has a road game next week in Greenwich, Connecticut for their next JV game against Brunswick in Greenwich. See if we can bring that game to you. Porter hands off to Cohan. Cohan met in the backfield by number 58. Brought down there, middle of the field. Lost the yardage. It'll be 2nd and long. It's a great atmosphere out of Paramus Catholic on Friday night for Friday Night Lights. It's the only Friday night game of the season that Pope John's going to have, unfortunately. All the home games are on Saturdays, and then the remaining 2 road games are also Saturday afternoon affairs, Bergen Catholic and St. Joe's of Montvale. But if you've never been to a Friday night game, I invite you to do so, whether it be this year for another team if you get a chance. You know somebody who their cousin or friend plays at the school, or Pope John next year. Sack on the play, Porter brought down. He was looking downfield, and he is tackled back at about the 20. Well, whenever you get a chance to go to a Friday Night Lights game, it's exciting. And it was. And Pope John hanging around in the first half against Paramus Catholic. And then a couple of plays late in the second quarter turned the tide. Paramus Catholic did win 33-8. But good experience for Pope John. And again, those Friday Night Light games are very exciting. Well, I believe we've reached the end of the first quarter here. After 21-0, Paramus Catholic leading over Pope John. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
Echo the call. Echo the call.
Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lions JV football. Mike Formisano here calling today's game. Thank you very much for joining us. The Pope John Lions trail the Paramus Catholic Paladins JV by a score of 21-0. We start the second quarter. The Lions at the 23-yard line. It is 3rd and long. Alex Porter, the quarterback, in for the JV team. In the backfield is number 26, Brian Cohan. Porter wrapped up by number 78 from the defensive end for Paramus Catholic. And that is another sack for the Paladins. That was actually number 25 back there, Aiden D'Olivo. So it'll be 4th and long for Pope John. They're going to punt. Christian Severinson coming out. Severinson with a nice spiraling kick the last time. Got the ball from about the 10 or 5-yard line out to the 43. It bounced to the 45, then came back. So Severinson now setting up between the 5 and the goal line. Here's a snap. Severson with the boot. High spiraling kick again, this time to the 45 Paramus Catholic. He drops it, goes to his hands. He's trying to pick it up, stays on his feet. Pope John trying to bring him down. He gets it back to the 45, the 50, and then out of bounds into Pope John territory. So a nice recovery by number 17, and he made sure he stayed on his feet to pick it up. I saw that the other day, I think in the freshman game, where a Paramus Catholic player tried to pick a fumble up off the turf, and it slipped through his hands, and he lost the ball. And I was always taught to fall on the ball if you had the opportunity. And we got a flag down to play. Block in the back. It's going to be against Paramus Catholic, so we'll see where this puts the ball. They're going to move it back. And Paramus will start in their own territory. Paladins with a 21-0 lead as they start on offense again.
Come on, Pope.
Into the game, number 58, Charlie Formasano.
Only 10 out there.
Looks to be only 10 players out there now for Pope John.
Only 10 out there. Only 10.
Only 10. Quarterback drops back to pass. Number 15 flushed out of the pocket. Fires down the field. Man open, number 23 makes the catch. And he is brought down by number 15, Vincent Jessa Maria, saving a touchdown. So Pope John short-handed there as they only had 10 players on the field on that play. I got a flag in the play, so it's against Paramus Catholic. They're going to bring it back. So the ball spotted at the 31-yard line. Here's a snap to the quarterback, number 15. Flushed, comes back to the pocket. It's going to go towards the far sideline. He's got room to run. The first down, and then some. And he's off. He gets a block. Cuts back, past Amir Young, and into the end zone. Touchdown. Paramus Catholic. Well, talk about turning something disastrous into glory for Paramus Catholic. The quarterback in the backfield should have been sacked and escaped trouble, broke through the defensive line, and found pay dirt. 27-0. Paramus Catholic leading. Paladins will go for 2. No, they're actually setting up for the point after. Number 63 out there. Place down. Kick is blocked. Number 32, Joe Labrado. We got a flag down. False start against Paladins. It is declined. Same as the first point after touchdown. So the score will remain 27-0. Second quarter. Pope John setting up for the return. So the Paladins set up for the kick from the 40-yard line. Weinstock and Young back to receive.
Go, boys, come on.
Here's the kick. High end over end kick. It's going to go Young on a bounce. Young will take it. Up the far sideline. Is able to gain some good yardage there. And he's down to about the 38-yard line. So nice return by Amir Young, and the Lions will start out with it. Well, they'll spot the ball at the 35. They say he went out of bounds a couple of yards shy of where he went down. 27-0, Paramus Catholic leading here, late second quarter. The JV team will hit the road next Monday. They'll be at Brunswick in Greenwich, Connecticut. 4 o'clock start. So we will see if we can be there for that game and bring it to you right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Should be able to. Just got to figure out a few more logistics. Getting to Connecticut on a Monday afternoon through rush hour traffic could be a little daunting, but we'll figure it out. That's actually not that. It's actually a few other things, but we'll see. As far as the freshmen, it's not scheduled yet. When it is announced, we'll let you know. Handoff goes over to Eric Weinstock. Weinstock to the near sideline. And the Paladin defender, number 7, grabbing Weinstock's jersey and flinging him out of bounds. Good gain for Weinstock down to the 38. So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Hope everybody enjoyed the first week of professional football. If you're Giants or Jets fans, you probably didn't. But there are 30 other teams out there, so if you're a fan of one of those and you won, well, congratulations. And my Steelers fan friend called me up yesterday, told me it was a tough game. Yeah, it was. Here's a handoff, met right in the backfield. Weinstock stopped there at the 35, so whatever yardage he gained on first down, he lost there on second. Ball placed on the near hash. Be 3rd and 10 for Pope John. Porter going back out to the huddle. Pope John to the line. Porter in the shotgun. Weinstock to his right. Amir Young to the near sideline receiving. Porter flushed out of the pocket to the far hash. Down the field. And it's incomplete. Just short of Vincent Jessamaria, number 15, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Lions. So Christian Severinson back out to punt for Pope John. Late into the second quarter. Number 8 back to receive for Paramus Catholic at the 35, 37-yard line. Here's the snap. It's good. Kick. High. End over end kick. Half spiral, half end over end. Number 8 receives it at the 37. Goes to the far hash. Racing up to the 40, the 30. Flag down. He is tackled at about the 32. But again, we got a flag on the play. So let's see what the call is. And it's going to be against Paramus Catholic as they move the ball back. That is the one thing that Paramus Catholic, on all levels I've seen this week, they've had problems with freshmen, with the varsity, and with JV today is the penalties. And undisciplined football can get you into trouble. They are leading, but again, many penalties that they're going to have to correct. Pope John has done a good job at staying away from the penalty bug. Well, holding call against Paramus Catholic that drives the ball back to the 45 of Pope John. Late second quarter, 1st and 10 for Paramus Catholic. Number 15 in the shotgun, standing at the 50. Man in motion is number 3. Takes the snap, handoff to number 9. To the left side, back to the center of the field. Tackled by Joe Lebrano. It'll be a first down for Paramus Catholic, a gain of 14 on the run. So the Paladins firmly in Pope John territory now. Spot the ball at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Paramus Catholic. Here's the snap. Hand off to number 3. Sweeps around the far side to the first down marker and past it. Driven out of bounds by number 27 for Pope John, and that is Ryan Johnson. But Paramus Catholic gaining another first and approaching the red zone. 1st and 10 for Paramus Catholic. Time winding down here in this first half. Just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line on the far hash. Paladins up to the line. Next week, because it's a non-conference game against Kellenberg, the freshman and JV opponents will be different. They won't be Kellenberg's freshman and JV. Number 3 in motion. Hand off to number 9. Met right in the backfield. Jacob Jessamaria with the tackle. Good tackle on the running back by Jessamaria. And he stops him for a loss of 2. Yeah, the freshman game should be Thursday. Will not be Kellenberg. And I know that on the schedule for next Monday, it says Brunswick in Greenwich, Connecticut. So, need a little more details for that. The Kellenberg game, again, Salute Service Day here at Pope John High School. That is Saturday at 2 p.m. I'm not sure if they're asking everybody to get here early for the festivities. They may be. Makes sense that they would start early, so just be aware of that. They want to try and get here a little early for that. Check your social media. I'm sure it'll be posted on that. Handoff. Nope. Fake. Number 15. Jessamaria after him. Here's the throw. Intercepted. Number 32. Joe Lebrano. Lebrano picks off the quarterback for Paramus Catholic. Pope John ball. Well, good pressure by number 54, Jacob Jessamaria, and forced the quarterback into that errant pass, and it went right to Joe Lebrano, who hauls it in. 1st and 10, Pope John deep in their own territory. Alex Porter back out there in quarterback position. Pope John in the huddle. Time winding down in this first half. Good pressure by Jacob Jessamaria and the interception by Lebrano.
Come on, guys, get it right.
Lions up to the line. 1st and 10. Porter in the shotgun. He's got number 22, Mike Marston, back there. Porter will roll to his right. Down the near sideline, looking for a man. Fires it. Incomplete. The intended receiver, number 17, Amir Young. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Pope John.
Let's go.
And that is the end of the first half. So, a good note for Pope John, getting a turnover, an interception by Joe Lebrano there at the end of the first half. But the score at halftime, 27-0, Paramus Catholic over Pope John JV. We're going to take a break for halftime. We'll come back on a new feed in about 5-10 minutes, go over the lineups again, the roster, and then we'll start up second half action. From Pope John High School, we're at halftime. It's the Paramus Catholic Paladins leading the Pope John Lions 27-0. We'll be back second half action after halftime.